Hi, I'm Nick and welcome to today's video. Now, today's one is on a new product from DNT, Day and Night Optics. I say new, it's been out for a little while, but it's new to me. It arrived the day I went on holiday, about a week ago. And so I got it, went, ooh, and then went on holiday. So this is my first chance to have a look at it. You may have seen, if you haven't, go back and check them. I've done reviews on a few of the DNT products. I've done their thermal unit, the Hydra, the Zulus, which now turns out to be the Zulus version 1, which is a day and night digital laser range finding scope, or at least the version I'm using is the laser range finding scope, and then the Thermite TNC225, again another laser rangefinder, but it's day, night and thermal, and they are good. They've been sent to me free of charge. I didn't buy these have been sent to me to test, but I return them after testing. The thermal unit's already gone back, and of the previous three, in the final video I did, I decided I was going to buy the Zulus version 1. And I was aware the version 2 had come out, but I still thought the version 1 was so good that I put my money where my mouth was and I bought it. So there you go. But they've sent me a version 2, so well, have a look at this. So I am. Today I'm just going to open it up and have a look at it. I know what I expect it to be like because I've used their other products. I expect it to be good. Hoping it's going to make me regret buying the version 1. But there you go. So opening the box again. I said it in the very first video way back in Whitby. I love the cardboard boxes that got magnetic bits on it. You're never going to use a cardboard box after you've taken it out, but it's still nice. Inside of the cardboard box you have a quick start guide. Now I like a quick start guide because the alternative, the big thick manual, is just daunting. To be fair, the other ones, they're pretty straightforward and they seem to be they seem to do what you expect them to do. But the full book is there to check any details on the finer things. This is a lens cleaning cloth, and that was all in a little velvety foam top piece. And then we get in and we've got the scope here. Now, oh, that's different. Oh, it is different. I think so anyway. I think when I got my version 1 Zulus, this was... Oh, it does come off, it does unscrew, but it was in a separate little hole in there, whereas this, it comes actually attached onto it. Now this is it. This is such a dinky, light little unit, like the version 1. This is a 5-20 magnification scope that will work in daytime and at night with built-in infrared. I want a scope with infrared. Huge, much further than you're going to need with an air gun, built in on the side of it. And it's also got a laser rangefinder, and this is the LRF version, I'm hoping. Can't see it written on there, but I'm pretty certain they said it was going to be the laser rangefinding one. Yeah, because it's got a laser rangefinder there. And this has electronics inside of it, which means once you've set up all the parameters of your gun, the scope height, the pellet you're using, the length of it, the speed, the yada, 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 this, that, and the other, you can ping your target and it will tell you how far away it is. You press the button again and it adjusts the crosshairs, either moves the entire crosshair so you still aim dead center, or it'll give you a holdover or hold under point on your existing crosshair of where to aim for that range. Now I've got my version 1 mounted on my Reximex Meta Plus, which I've got running at, I don't know, about 18, 19 foot. No, it isn't, is it? I think it's about 30 foot-pounds. Oh, it's somewhere around there anyway. It's some foot-pounds PCP 22, and I've got this on it and I've got it dialed in. And in my back garden, from the back door to the back fence is 72 metres. And I can nail everything. Absolutely nail everything at that range, in those ranges. So it's brilliant, and I can't tell you how much I love it. And they've sent me the version 2. Now, things what I do know about this and the version 2. on the version 1, I've got a little dial up there for my magnification, whereas this has got a lever that isn't what I expected to be. I thought the lever was just going to be push it that way and it'll centralise, push it that way and then bring it back. No, it's actually a turn. It's actually, that's more like what we're used to, isn't it? So that's going to be, it says plus this, that's going to be full magnification, and that's going to be least magnification. I suppose that's going to be more, what's the word I'm looking for? Familiar. That's going to be more familiar to most of us because we're used to turning something on the scope to increase. So yeah, I can see the point of that. And the other difference, which was my main bugbear, my main reason for saying no, I will buy the version 1, is the version 1 takes these 18 560s, 18 560 batteries, whereas this version 2 takes the 2700. Now, I have since learnt, because I do sometimes, I have since learnt that the 18 and the 20 are the diameter. Was it 18 or was that 15 then? Anyway, one of the numbers is the diameter and the other number's the length. So this is longer and fatter. So that one won't work in there, which was a shame because to test the other things I had, I bought the charging and battery setup for those particular batteries. But getting this one, now I'm pretty sure that the ones you buy will come with batteries. It's just because of postal issues overseas and stuff like that I don't get the batteries here. So I had to buy another battery. So the battery goes in there like that, as you would expect. And then you simply screw the back on. Now, that's it. What else do we have in the box, I hear you cry? Let's look what else we have in the box. I know what's in there because I all have that, and I know what's in here. In here I have a little cable for charging and or data transfer. Oh, another thing that the kind people at DNT did tell me about this is it's got a faster Wi-Fi connectivity, exchange rate on Wi-Fi, which with the Zulus, if I'm honest, if it's got a downside, it's how long it takes to transfer your film that you've recorded, your video, from the device to your iPad, computer or phone via Wi-Fi so I can put it on Tinterwebs. That's not going to matter a jot to you, but there's better things I can be doing with those 3 minutes and 26 seconds. I have no idea what. But you know what it's like? It should take quick, it shouldn't be as long as this, and ooh, I'll put the kettle on. First world problems, that's all I'm going to say. So what you get in here is a 20 MOA mount, which mounts onto there. There are 4 holes in here, 6 holes in there, which means you can vary the amount it goes backwards and forwards. You also get, I'm going to put this on now. This is going on, this is I'm going to be looking through this in a minute, so I want to get it all ready for that. It comes with the affixing screws to affix the mount to the scope. Now on the bottom it says 35 inch-pounds. That is the torque required to do these up, which isn't an awful lot. This, you know, it's just, it comes with its own little Torx screw. There's Torx key, because it looks like an Allen key, but it's a Torx drive. So I'm just going to give those a tweak, and rather handily, that also fits those ones there. So what I am going to do now, 1:30, just one dong. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this through to the back garden, and we're going to have a look at daytime through this and see what we think. Let's go and look through it now. Hello and welcome to inside the DNT Zulus version 2. You're looking at this at the same time I am. So this is the first time I've looked through it and the first time you're seeing it. Some differences. My little arrows that showed the rifle or scope cant, I've now got showing at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that, but right in the centre at the bottom I've got green dots either side, and it's going 0 to 0.5 to 1. So it shows, oh there you go, and if I move it over to the side there, you'll immediately see we're into the red, and it's showing that it's on the cant. Other things we can see next to that to the right is the magnification. That's on 5, 7.5. I'm just moving it up slowly. 10, 12.5, 15, 17.5 and 20. Just while I'm here, I'm just gonna twiddle that. There we go, that's at 20 times magnification, and I think that's quite clear. I'm going to come back to 5 times zoom. You can see it's a bit notchy because it is doing the same intervals as it was before. It's not 5 to 20 and everything in between. It goes 5 to 7.5 to 10 to 12.5, etc. So it's not as fluid as a glass scope, but then does it need to be? Other things on the left hand side, I've got my inclinometer that shows the angle from horizon that I'm looking at, so that's dead level to where I am. And on here, because my garden goes downhill, I'm looking downhill off the bench most of the time by, it looks like about 5 degrees. So that's that. I'm going to try the clocks wrong. I've never set a clock on one of these yet. Haven't got my reading glasses either, so I'm just going to see if I can see what button's what on the top here. And I'm hoping that this one, when I go into the settings, is going to take you with me. I just did a bloody long piece to the thing then. Unfortunately, when I took it into settings, it would appear that it turned off the recording, which is a shame. But I'm recording now, so let's have a little look. What I've done is I've changed it. I'm on a first focal plane white reticle because that's what I prefer. We've looked at the different functions, and you didn't see that because I couldn't actually record, talk about it, and show you all at the same time, which is a shame. But we've got, what have we got here? Let's see if I've got my ranger doodad. Right, is my laser doodad there. So that pigeon is 40 metres away. I haven't got my what do you call it set up at the moment. My what's it called, the ballistic calculator. I haven't programmed it yet, so it's not giving me a lane point. But look how fine the centre of that reticle is at 20 times. That is absolutely spectacular, and that's a wood pigeon at 40 metres. It's not as clear as a good quality glass scope. I'm not going to pretend it is. I said this in the last one. That's not what this is about. If you want the absolute best daytime quality optics, then you go for the absolute best glass scope you can afford. But if you're hunting in daytime and in nighttime, then this, I believe, is good enough. You know, it's that's, let's see, how far away is the base of that? 53 metres. So we're looking at, they're cherry saplings there. 53 metres away. That pigeon was at 40 metres away. I could have chosen which section of his eyeball to shoot at. It is that fine. The reticle is that fine, and the picture is that well defined. Not to the same degree as an optical glass scope. But as I say, if you want daytime and nighttime in one unit, this is as good, I believe, as it needs to be. Looking at my ducks, now they are at 40 metres, 41 metres, this is saying it's 41. Just have a little zoom in there. We haven't had rain for 3 months, so the grass hasn't grown, but the weeds have. But you can clearly see the ducks. I'm not sure if that's better than the version 1. I'm not sure if it is or not, but he's good. Really liking, but I was massively impressed with the version 1. Go back and see if you didn't see that. Now, the weather conditions today, just for comparison purposes, let me turn the zoom down. We are, well, it's August. We're in the southwest of France. There's forest fires everywhere. And what you can see there, that isn't mist, it isn't cloud. That's actually smoke. We haven't got a smoke within 50 we haven't got a fire within 50 miles of here, but the whole of the southwest of France is blanketed in this kind of twilighty, eerie, smoky cover. So that's what we're dealing with as far as lighting is concerned. That house there, I know from a previous video, is nearly a mile away. but it's not able to pick it up. It must be out of the range. Try midway in the field there. It must be out of the range of the laser rangefinder there. Let's try something a little closer. That house there, 648 metres away. So yeah, that one is 648 metres away. That one is, well, considerably more than twice as far away. But I'm going to have to do some direct comparisons with the version 1 and the version 2 at some point, because this picture is quite amazing. Right, so there we are. It's a digital scope, and in the daytime I believe it is every bit as good as you need it to be if you are a hunter and you want to use it at night time as well. And the reason I love these scopes, even though I don't hunt in particular, is first of all it allows me to be nosy at night time, but secondly I'm able to record shooting through it, and that's a massive bonus for me personally, being actually to do these videos for you and to shoot and for you to see the shooting as it happens. So I'm going to wait for night time, and then we'll check to see what the range is like with the infrared and what the quality is like under darkness. Welcome to tonight. It's night time, probably about 11 o'clock. It's pitch black and I'm looking down towards the village, and I've got two lights ahead of me, which are the two lights that we can see right in the centre of the crosshairs at the moment. I'm in daytime mode at the moment. One of the things I did see with the last one was the daytime mode goes right up until it gets pitch black. So just going to try and focus in. Now let's raise a rangefind down there. What have we got? 590 metres away, so that's a house near enough 600 metres away. All I can see with the naked eye is that light there and that light there, two light bulbs, but I can see the chairs on there. Is that chairs? Yeah, I can see chairs and a barbecue and stuff on their terrace. So in dark conditions, let's go round to that side. In dark conditions, you can certainly say the daytime is still doing its job. Now that road sign there, crikey, I didn't even know you could see that from the house. Hang on a second, let's see if I can ping him. Ping that road sign. 525 metres, that's a standard one-way sign. Look at the clarity in daytime. So let's think, it's pitch black here. I'm feeling around on the top for me buttons. Let's flick it over into night mode. And I'm recording again. Now, while I was fumbling around looking to see which button it was I need to press to put it onto night vision, I turned off the recording. I then spent the next 6 or 7 minutes tracking a fox across the field using the night vision, using the infrared, only to find, while I was talking, I looked up into the top corner and I couldn't see the bloody clock ticking. But I did get the last few seconds as it crossed over the road down the bottom, so I will tag that on at the end, but so that makes sense to you, I'm absolutely gutted. But anyway, so we're on night vision. I know what the buttons do now. I won't press the stop recording thing, or at least I'll try not to. What a numpty. So this is just plain old night vision. But if I press this button here, I only did it again, didn't I? Right. I'm going to try not to press too many buttons now, because all I keep doing is stopping the recording and then not realising until it's too late and having to start again. So I can't remember what I've said and what I haven't said and stuff like that. So you'll see the fox in a minute. You will. He's long gone. That was like ages ago now. Note the DNT. It'd be nice if it didn't keep knocking off the bloody recording every time you press a button. So I think we have, how many settings do we have on here? That's a little bit brighter, and again, and again, and that's off. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see all the way to where you will see the fox disappear shortly. Let's see if I can focus that in any better. The picture quality that I'm seeing here is exceptional, considering that is, let's just get a little range find on that tree, 326 meters away, that tree. It is exceptional. When you come back to garden ranges, let's just take it down, so don't need it on that much zoom, to garden ranges, and we've got my pomegranate bush there, which is at 65 meters away. Look, I mean, you're easily going to be able to shoot at stuff and identify it at that range without any issues. And the fox that you will only see when it's over 300 meters away, when it was in the field here at 220, honestly, I was saying I wished I'd hit on my 243, because that would have been a very, very easy shot to take. But it isn't, and it wasn't, and I wouldn't, and I don't do that anymore anyway. Oh, hello, what's that? Oh, it's a moth. I thought that was an eye return then. So, daytime it's fantastic. Nighttime it's a game changer. But then, so was the Zulu one. We're going to have to do a direct comparison at some point. But anyway, let's get off of this now and go and take it onto the bench. I can't believe I was not recording that. I've been following this fox all the way across the field, talking about how wonderful it is. It's out over 300 meters now. There he is, you can just see him crossing the road. "338 meters away. I thought I was actually recording it. I had been recording, I must have pressed a button. Damn it, blast. It's on the other side of the road. 333. Bugger. Right. So yeah, it's a bloody good scope, this. Let's just see if it's popping out. No, he's gone behind cover of all the trees now. Right, back to the table. There you have it. It's great. I mean, I didn't expect anything else. If I'm honest, this is the 4th DNT product I've tested. I've not been disappointed with any of them yet. I do like that ring for adjusting the magnification. I do like that. I thought it was just going to be a little wobble switch. It's not. I like that ring. The battery, no, it's a battery. It's convenient if you already have one type of batteries to carry on using them. But I spent 12 quid buying different batteries. It's no biggie. It's no biggie. You do get a longer life for the extra size of the battery. So I can see the benefit. I can see the benefits of it. The picture quality, that was good. Now, I know the last time I used the version 1 of this was in extreme sunshine. Extreme sunshine. And today, as we've seen, we've got the haze of the smoke. So that is making it different. But is this better? I don't know. We will get around to that. We will get around to that. But we've opened it up. We've had a look. We've found all the bits we expect to be in here. We've found it's of the build quality and the quality of image that you would expect for the price point. Very good price point, I have to say. Now, next, what I'm going to do is put it on a gun. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to do a combination video. You will have seen my BSA Super 10 Bull Barrel K. I've been having issues with accuracy and the bottle touching the barrel and gaffer tape inside of it, all kinds of stuff like that. I've got a single shot loader. I've had a single shot load. Somebody made me one. So I'm going to test that. It currently has the Thermite scope on there, which I'm going to swap for this because I do prefer the Zulus. I prefer the compactness of this, the look of it aesthetically, without the hump on the back. It's just me. It's just an OCD thing, but I prefer it. So I'm going to put this onto my BSA. We're going to use a single shot loader. We're going to size some pellets and we're going to do some accuracy testing using this scope. But that will be in the next video. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope you found it useful. Check out the link below if you're interested in any of the DNT products. The link below does give you very, very good discounts. Like, subscribe, hit notification. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.